What up, everyone? Dr. Dale here, coming into you from North Central College on our last day of school. So for the last day of school, I remember the best thing my profs used to do was give me a lab. That means I had to come in class the last day. I couldn't ditch. So I tried to make this the best day for my students. This lab sort of incorporates everything we've done throughout the semester, talking everything from biological anthropology to archaeology. It's part of our Stones and Bones class here that we have multiple sections coming up in the future. And I just want to run by my 7 stations that I think sort of summarizes the class and helps students better understand what they've learned over the semester. So I'm just going to switch sides. First station, classic identification of hominids based on all of their skeleton features. Some of these are casts. Some of these are resin-based, some of them are ceramic-based. We've already used some of this information in our first lab, and it makes me go through to make sure they know exactly what they've picked up about the evolutionary change of our skull. Second station is one of my favorites that I learned from Rob Hoppe, a bell ringer lab. I have 10 osteological remains sitting on out, and the students have to go through and identify each of these remains. The third station is what I call artifact catalog, and here, thanks to the Warrenville Historic Society, I was able to get some real artifacts that we can sort of analyze and look at. Here, participants take measurements, length, width, all max dimensions, they weigh it, they try to identify what material it is, and it's a good way for people to start practicing their catalog and registration skills. The fourth station is raw material identification. And here they have to sort of identify what are the major sort of archaeological materials that we get inside of a dig, obviously from textiles, ceramics, glass, historic documents, shell, metal, bone, stone, charcoal, and obviously coins. So what I do with these little tickets, I sort of take them away so they don't know what it is, and then they slowly have to put those pieces together. Okay, our fifth station is then understanding the raw material and finding the archaeological technique that best suits that activity. Okay, as we move on through, they understand all of these different type of techniques, and they should know that these remains are best used for that. Then, thanks to Illinois State Museum at Dixon Mounds, I got this very cool sort of Pleistocene poster that shows a variety of faunal evidence of megafauna and larger and smaller animals that were found in Illinois. And it's great because it's got information on the front and back, and it's sort of a scavenger hunt of information. And then our last station is what I call Tafonomy. I've taken a whole bunch of pig bones, and I've done different things to them to show what happens in the archaeological record and how they look after time. So sometimes things are just charcoal pig bones that you have to identify what animal it is, if it was eaten. Sometimes things are cleaved and it leaves straight marks. Other times they're used as sort of pendants or game pieces. Then we can look and identify things like where they cut marks on side there. And then obviously we have our reference collection that we have right here. They fill out a little worksheet that goes with it. They basically get 100 points for it, and it's something very simple to do. Got it right here. Take a look at. So basically, all the information, fill outs, identification, drawing, circling. It's a variety of skills that they must perform that shows me that they're competent with this type of archaeological and paleoanthropological material. That's just a quick run through of how I do my final lab for this semester. I've had a great group of kids. I'm looking forward to next semester where I'll teach Stones and Bones again, and our Native Nations North America class, which deals exclusively with First Nation groups in the United States, continental and in Hawaii and outside. So I'm really looking forward to honor our First Nations group. So if you're interested in anthropology, great time to get involved. A lot of great digs and activities planned for the future through North Central and College of DuPage. So hit me up anytime. Well, would love to bring you to the good side of the force and become a Jedi of the social sciences. Take care, everyone.